share with you the um, latest that is coming to, or that is in Las Vegas. So bear with me as I get my screen up.
The floor is yours, sir.
All right. Okay, so meanwhile in Las Vegas, we have a lot going on, as you can imagine, but to keep up to date with all the latest developments in Las Vegas, I suggest logging onto our social channels. If you subscribe to our social channels, you'll see the latest breaking news, as well as just kind of hidden secrets that they share throughout each of those channels. So our newest channel being TikTok, which is doing very well in the social platform. Vegas On are a bunch of commercials that go further into depth into multiple different attractions and different unique festivals and things going on in Las Vegas, so you can get a little more information there. And those are about 10 to 15-minute little snippets that are all on our website, visitlasvegas.com, and that is our consumer website. All right. So moving on, you'll probably see a bunch of us from Las Vegas throughout any of the conferences and things that you go to. And I wanted to make mention that I was so happy to hear that there's so many new advisors on this. I love speaking with you all and being able to share with you all that Las Vegas does have in store for you, because we have a lot of resources available. But you can reach out to any of us. We all work together, but I handle primarily the West Coast and the Southeast. And then we also have two ladies that handle our extended destinations, which I'll go into in a little bit as well. Those include Laughlin, Boulder City, where Hoover Dam is on the image on your screen, and Mesquite as well. So those are areas that are within about an hour to an hour and a half outside of Las Vegas, just some other places to explore. Laughlin is our river city that has aquatic activities that you can enjoy on the river, with multiple casinos lining that Arizona-Nevada border down south. Mesquite, known primarily for their golf resorts up about an hour north of Las Vegas on the Arizona-Utah border. And then those colorful rocks are actually in between California and Nevada and Las Vegas. It's called the Seven Magic Mountains. So it's a large boulder installation. If you're trying to figure out the scale of these, if I'm standing next to it, I'd probably take up about half of the height of one of those boulders. So they're very tall and colorful. So here's where those are located in relation to Las Vegas. So as you can see, all very close in our county, Clark County, down in Southern Nevada. So many of you guys might have heard of the Las Vegas Strip, home to some of the world's largest mega resorts, iconic restaurants, world-class shopping, dining, and entertainment that we all have available. We like to say that there's something for everyone on the Las Vegas Strip. So lots to do, lots to see, very walkable, very comfortable for people to make their way to Las Vegas and go in between, see and do a lot. Then we can't forget about downtown. This is another area and kind of the start of where Las Vegas was. So this is where Fremont Street Experience is located. There's multiple hotels and casinos that line Fremont Street, which is a pedestrian walkway. Then there's also multiple districts that are in the surrounding areas, such as the Arts District or the Fremont East District. There's even Container Park, which is a family-friendly activity. We even have a Children's Discovery Museum down there, the Mob Museum, and the Neon Museum as well, where kind of the history of Las Vegas lies with our neon signs. This is the Fremont Street Experience Viva Vision domed canopy. They have recently upgraded a few years ago where it's now bright enough to be seen during the day. So there are daytime shows going on. There's live entertainment on the street as well. So just a lot of fun things for people to do, and even a zip line that goes down the center of it. I mentioned our multiple districts that we have as part of the downtown area. So these are just some images for you to take a look. And then we were busy during the pandemic. We actually opened 3 new resorts in Las Vegas, one being downtown, Circa Las Vegas. We had Virgin Hotels, which is located off the strip, and then Resorts World located on the strip, which I'll go into each shortly. All right, so taking a look at Circa Las Vegas, as you can see, there's a giant pool amphitheater on top of the casino. So they have a 2-story casino. It's right on Fremont Street. So it takes up an entire city block. And this is the first new build in 4 decades downtown Las Vegas. So it's an 18-over resort. It's absolutely beautiful. They did a great job. This is Stadium Swim, which is that pool amphitheater. There's multiple levels of pools, cabanas, and lounge areas. And that giant screen plays sports throughout the day. It's a 143-foot screen. And while this isn't a sports-centered hotel or sports-themed hotel, it's very sports-centric. So lots of sports things going on. They have the world's largest sports book in their 2-story casino, as I mentioned. They have multiple different lounges, this one being the Legacy Club up top that has beautiful views of the Las Vegas Valley from inside and outside. And then the guest rooms all feature king size bed as their lead in room category. And then they also have some options where the bed, like in this photo, that picture actually folds down and you'll have see another king size bed that goes right over that sofa. Virgin Hotels Las Vegas is where the former Hard Rock Hotel was located. So this is located just east of the center strip. And they've completely reimagined this space from its former Hard Rock state. This is the Commons Club bar. They have some new imaginative spaces like the Shag Room. And then their lead-in room, guest room category. They also have an expansive outdoor area. This is their day club, as well as multiple pool and outdoor lawn and indoor-outdoor seating for dining as well at the property. So definitely worth checking out. And that is a Hilton by Curio collection, by the way. We have another Hilton project that opened, which is Resorts World. This is your typical mega resort on the Las Vegas Strip, featuring everything from casino, nightlife, and multiple restaurants. They have an expansive pool deck that even have pools and what are called their palaces that have private pool and access to the rest of the pools and decks there. Then they have 40 different eateries throughout the property, everything from casual, famous food street eats to your fine dining restaurants. And then each of the hotels, as I mentioned, there's 3 Hilton brands in this. This is the Hilton Hotels lobby. Each of them have their own porte-cochere, entrance, lobby experience, and room decor. So these are the Hilton Hotel guest rooms, the Conrad lobby, the Conrad guest rooms. And I just want to make mention, these are slightly larger than the Hilton guest rooms, only by 50 square feet. So nothing to write home about, but just something to differentiate the different room types. And then LXR's, or the luxury independent brand for Hilton, Crockford's Las Vegas is the LXR brand that is featured here. And this is just under 300 rooms. So it's kind of your more boutique luxury feel and experience on the property of a total of about 35,000 rooms, 3,500 rooms, forgive me, sorry. And these are the guest rooms for the LXR Crockford's brand. All right, so some other hotel updates are some of the ones that you might be a little more familiar with. The Bellagio just updated their tower guest rooms. The Luxor updated their pyramid guest rooms, which hadn't been touched since inception, I believe. Nobu just refreshed their guest rooms at Caesar's Palace, so that take up a whole tower there. And then Waldorf Astoria is the former Mandarin Oriental that is undergoing a complete property transformation. Their guest rooms are nearly all complete at this point, and then they're going to be starting their public spaces soon. Wynn Las Vegas updated and completed all of their Wynn Tower guest rooms. So just the Wynn Tower, not the Encore, has been updated to this new design and motif. And then I also wanted to make mention that they do have a pet amenity program there as well. So they have special Bon Appetit room service menus for your dog, I believe walking services as well. So just so you can bring your furry friends along with you for the experience here in Las Vegas. And then the Sahara Hotel also updated all of their Mara Tower guest rooms. So they've done a complete property transformation and then kind of culminating with this guest room transformation that looks absolutely gorgeous. All right, so Las Vegas, if you haven't heard, has become the greatest arena on earth as we have welcomed so many different sports teams to Las Vegas. Some of the newest ones that we welcomed recently this year are our minor league teams. So we have a hockey team, NBA team, a indoor football league, as well as a lacrosse team, all playing here in Las Vegas now. And then of course we have our major league national hockey team, the Vegas Golden Knights. We have a United Soccer League team, the Las Vegas Lights, that plays downtown at Cashman Field. I forgot to mention the Vegas Golden Knights play right on the strip at T-Mobile Arena. A WNBA team, the world champions, I need to mention. The Las Vegas Aces, were very proud of them because they brought the first professional championship to Las Vegas this year. And then we have the Raiders that play out at Allegiant Stadium. And that is a 65,000 seat stadium that is located just off the Las Vegas Strip, so very close proximity. You can walk right over the bridge on game days or any concert special events that are happening at Allegiant Stadium that goes right in between the Luxor and Mandalay Bay. Inside, it's a climate-controlled stadium where a lot of the upper bowl seats actually have a view of the Las Vegas Strip from that window that you see there, right by the Al Davis Memorial Flame. And they do play on a natural grass turf. They have multiple state-of-the-art technologies in this stadium, definitely worth checking out. They even do tours for travel advisors, and there's discounts available. They only book them about 4 to 5 weeks out though, but keep that in mind. You can find that right on their website. But the coolest thing I want to make mention of is that they have a nightclub in the end zone. So this is called the Wynn Field Club, and it's brought to you by Wynn Nightlife. And you can literally party right there, basically on the field, and you can touch the players if they actually come right by you. So you can cheer them on from a banquet seating, have bottle service, food and beverage, all there for you. So really cool amenity at Allegiant Stadium. But if you don't make your way into the stadium, you can certainly cheer on your favorite team from any of our multiple sports venues or sports themed related venues. Here's just a sampling. I already mentioned some of them, like at Circle Las Vegas. There's a Raiders Tavern at the M Resort in the south of Las Vegas as well. If you haven't heard, there is a big race coming to Las Vegas. Formula One is coming next November. So that's November 2023. The racetrack is actually going to go through the Las Vegas Strip. So we're very excited to welcome this new race, new reason to sell Las Vegas. You have to go on their website to find out any information that they don't have released yet, but you can sign up and then they will email you, keep you on their list as things develop. But they haven't released rates for tickets or hotel rooms yet either, because typically about 12 months out is when the hotels post their hotel rates. So just keep that in mind. That's November of next year. All right, so that's the 16th through the 18th. All right. So we wanted to go into the Learn and Earn Agent Rewards program. This is your opportunity to learn and earn your way to Las Vegas. Oh, forgive me, sorry. I'm sorry. This is I got ahead of myself. These are the different room types that you can earn more with, forgive me. So MGM Resorts has rolled out Stay Well room products and Fresh by Stay Well at some of the resorts that you see on your screen there. These are specially designed rooms in partnership with the Cleveland Clinic for Wellness that has special room service menus for well-being and health and nutrition, circadian task lighting, dawn simulated alarm clocks that help wake you up a little more naturally, infused shower heads, energizing mirrors. So just some great well-being, well-balanced stay so you can have a well-balanced stay here in Las Vegas. And these take up typically about 1 or 2 floors at each of their properties listed there. These do go for a little slight premium on the room rates, but again, you can earn higher commissions that way, right? And in addition to stay well rooms, enhanced room types, concierge floors, junior suites, that sort of thing. We have some all-suite hotels such as the Venetian, Vdara, Delano that are great options. Some of them even non-gaming. So we have something for everyone, we like to say, in Las Vegas. It's a matter of unlocking those. And then keep in mind there may be concierge floors at the hotel that you're booking. Again, just an added amenity for your guests to feel a little bit special and an opportunity for you to earn incremental commissions and revenue for yourself. In addition to the suites, we have villas, penthouses, mansions, and palaces here as well. So each of the resorts have integrated some luxurious accommodations that you may not have even known existed, but these are designed primarily for the high rollers that they welcomed into the casino resorts. But they also are available for sale for your clients. These do go at a very high premium, and I'm talking, you know, the thousands to $35,000, $50,000 a night, because they do go at a premium, of course. But if you can imagine the commission on these, if you have any clients that are willing to book them, they have some great private amenities for your guests with unparalleled service throughout. So if you haven't heard of the mansions at MGM Grand, this is takes up about a quarter of the property there. Not many people even know this exists, but there's a large atrium that's there. It's climate controlled throughout the year. There's 35 different suites that are there, anywhere from 1 bedroom to 3 bedroom. Some of them have their own private pools, salon chairs, massage tables, rooms, that sort of thing. So these are very large villas. There's even outdoor areas with this as well. So there's an outdoor pool with grass, lawn. You really feel like you're in a completely different, you don't feel like you're in Las Vegas when you come here. It's very exclusive. Some of the, or I want to say the majority of employees at MGM Grand actually don't even get to experience or walk into this area because it is that exclusive. So just keep that in mind in case you do have that client looking for an exclusive stay. If you're looking for something a little more visual, we have these villas at the Palms. This is a 1-story. They even have a 2-story with an elevator in it. But also there is a pool, an infinity pool that goes out and has one of the best views of the Las Vegas Strip from just a few blocks away. So really cool, imaginative. But I also mentioned the fantasy suites. Imagine having your own 2-lane bowling alley, your own with luxurious accommodations attached. You can't see the bedrooms in here, but there's 2 bedrooms that sleep multiple people. So really cool, definitely worth considering for anyone looking for something unique. There even is a hardwood or basketball suite. This is the loft with a pool table as part of the basketball court. You have your own private basketball court integrated into the room, and you can even sleep guests there. So the beds fold out from the wall there. So how cool is that? And of course, basketball suite wouldn't be one without a locker room. So definitely a unique take. We call these the fantasy rooms and suites at the Fantasy Tower at the Palms. All right, so some additional hotel updates, which I already went over, forgive me. That's why I went out of place here, sorry. Okay, so now there's a bunch of different attractions for you to sell your clients, because when they're coming, that's what they're coming to Vegas for, to be entertained. So why not sell them that activity in advance? Flyover Las Vegas is one of the new attractions on the south end of the Las Vegas Strip. This is at the Showcase Mall that's right next to MGM Grand. This is a IMAX style large screen where you have where you're seated in kind of a glider, and you get that feeling of flying over the Western United States or Iceland. Those are the 2 concepts that they have at this time. Just nearby in the Showcase Mall as well, we have Arcadia Earth, which is an environmentally conscious museum. So you walk through these multiple Instagram-worthy rooms and are immersed into all the different elements. That image on your screen is actually a bunch of trash bags that they designed into a cool concept. So again, the Instagram worthiness of all of their rooms is something to be mentioned and shared with your clients if they're looking for that on their trip. Area 15 is become a widely popular attraction. We call this an experiential mall, as there's multiple different attractions in one. So what that is food and beverage, virtual reality, experiential art, all in one area. This is a complex. This is just part of the building, but there's multiple buildings that make up all the elements of the Area 15 complex. This is located just off the Las Vegas Strip, probably about a 10 or 15-minute cab ride, depending where you're coming from. Luminarium is one of the newest there. This is a digitally light mapped room that can take you from the African savanna into space, or Georgia O'Keeffe's floral designs. There's haptics in the floor. It's interactive, where you're feeling the elephants walk by, the thunder from the thunderstorms. And then in space, you can break apart the asteroids that come floating below your feet. So definitely something cool to check out. Meow Wolf is what I call the experimental art installation there. It is the reality that nothing is what it seems. You have to find one of the 9 hidden entrances in the Omega Mart, which is a kind of a unique shop that sells really quirky things, like a can of salted nuts that is 100% nut-free. So basically you're buying a can of salt. To go into this back maze room that kind of has a mystery or a puzzle that you can solve as well. There's even a speakeasy in the Omega Mart, so definitely worth checking out. Lost Spirits is a distillery tasting tour. So this is a working distillery that uses science, innovation, and art to kind of just provide you with a very unique experience as you walk through multiple different unique rooms in that space. Then there is Liftoff, which is a bar that elevates you 130 feet in the sky. You have a great view of the Las Vegas skyline as it revolves around for about 10 minutes and then brings you back down. So just those are some of the cool elements that make up Area 15. But back on the Las Vegas Strip, we have Flylink, which is a zip line that's on the Las Vegas Strip. Goes down the Link Promenade, which is a pedestrian corridor with multiple shops and restaurant concepts. And then that heads right into the high roller observation wheel, where you can go 550 feet above the Las Vegas skyline. The Muach Karaoke Lounge is private karaoke rooms that you can have food and beverage, kind of just have your own private little space to enjoy with your friends and family in these uniquely designed rooms. They have multiple different concepts available there. And these are all commissionable through Indigo. So all of these attractions that I just mentioned Area 15 does not quite have commissions yet, but hopefully they will provide those at some time soon. But definitely for groups, you can get some special group pricing there. But Indigo is a great partner that provides not only commissions for these attractions, but also multiple shows. So here are some of their family-friendly shows that they have available, as well as some of the adult-themed shows that are presented through Indigo. And they provide either net rates or commissions for, I believe, all of these, if not the vast majority. Cirque du Soleil did, unfortunately, they don't have any discounts or commissions available at this time. Hopefully they will bring those back. But they did bring in Mad Apple, which replaced the show Zumanity at New York, New York. So that's the latest concept from the creators of Cirque du Soleil and all these great shows. Of course, Las Vegas wouldn't be complete without all the headliners that travel to Las Vegas and perform multiple shows throughout the year. So here's just a taste of those. Unfortunately, these don't have commissions directly as well, so you can't book them with commissions. However, Las Vegas Tickets is a partner that does provide commissions for sporting events, special events, concerts, especially if they're sold out. They do have aftermarket tickets. They can provide you with commissions if you book through them. So it's just a matter of what is available, because sometimes they pre-buy things, so they might be able to extend. So I can't give you the details on that, but you can reach out to them directly to book some of their activities. They've been very popular with our travel advisors, so I know that we've had many satisfied clients booking their clients through them. All right. I mentioned world-class shopping. We have everything from high-end luxury retail shops at Crystals to our multiple different malls throughout all of our Las Vegas resorts. We even have 2 premium outlets, one near downtown in the north of Las Vegas and one in the south. And those are both great premium outlet malls, right in close proximity to the Strip. But dining, this is my favorite topic. We have everything here from Michelin-rated restaurants, celebrity chefs. We just had Martha Stewart open her new restaurant at Paris, Las Vegas. We have Gordon Ramsay that has 5 different concepts. He's actually bringing a 6th to Las Vegas very shortly. Private dining areas, unique chef tables, cooking class experiences. All-you-can-eat buffets are reopened at our Las Vegas resorts. And then the new one is supper clubs, which I'll go into shortly. But I wanted to make mention of some commissionable food options like food tours and tasting menus that we have available. So Lip Smacking Foodie Tours offers guided and self-guided experiences where they actually pay you a commission. You go to 4 different restaurants in one evening. They have afternoon tours, they have boozy brunch tours, which are very popular with the bachelorette groups that come to town. So keep this in mind, great experiences, and they pay a commission. You can even pair that seamlessly with a Maverick helicopter flight. So do a dinner tour and then go on to a Las Vegas Strip tour on Maverick helicopters. They pick you, the tour guide will drop you off at the pickup point for the helicopter ride, and then the driver will bring you back to your hotel. So one seamless transaction. And then at the Venetian, they actually have 5-course tasting menu at Mont 32, their Asian restaurant at the Palazzo, that provides a commission if you book that in advance, as well as some prefix lunch menus available at a couple of their restaurants. I mentioned the supper clubs. So we have the Mayfair at Bellagio. This was the first supper club to open in Las Vegas. You can see the Bellagio fountains in the background there. But what a supper club is it brings entertainment and dining into one experience where you have the ability to sit there, enjoy amazing fare, and as the evening ramps up, so does the entertainment value. So it might start the evening when they open with a crooner or light piano, jazz player, from some ambient sounds, and then by probably 8 o'clock or so, people are dancing around the tables, and then they even have an after hours effect there as well. So that's the Bellagio. Delilah opened at Wynn Resort. So this is a concept out of Los Angeles and West Hollywood to be specific, but as you can see, it kind of takes you back into this Art Deco, beautiful room and space. So they have entertainment along with their fine cuisine that's there at the Wynn. And then Super Frico is a concept in partnership with Spiegelworld at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas. So Spiegelworld operates the Opium Show or Absinthe Atomic Swoon Show, if you've heard of them. They're very adult themed, humorous variety act shows. So those acts actually come through the dining room and they're incorporated into this whole evening of entertainment and great Italian cuisine there. All right, and then we have a bunch of speakeasies that open. I can only have time to go over one of them, but this is the Barbershop. This is located at the Cosmopolitan, and it is an actual working barbershop where you go through the janitor's door at 8 p.m. They open at 8 p.m. And then you are immersed into this beautiful lounge that has live music acts, craft cocktails, something unique to enjoy. Then we also have Here Kitty Kitty at Resorts World. This is one of the newest to open up. And this is in their famous food street eats where you kind of go through this bodega facade and enter this unique lounge there. So just kind of some hidden secrets to share with your clients. We have multiple ones throughout Las Vegas, in downtown, on the strip, off the strip. So if you tune into our Vegas On commercials, you'll get to see and learn more about that on our website. All right, getting around Las Vegas is made a little bit easier. And if you purchase in advance, the Las Vegas Monorail has a discounted tickets for you now. And that runs along the east side of the Las Vegas Strip. So down south from MGM Grand, up north to the Sahara Hotel. So it's a great way to, if you need to get from one end of the strip to the other, it's a great way to do that. And they have passes that you can get an all-day pass. You book in advance, you have great pricing on that for you now on their website. Action and adventure can happen all throughout Las Vegas as well as the surrounding areas. So whether it's taking a rafting tour down Hoover Dam, the Colorado River right below Hoover Dam, going out on a family-friendly bike ride on an old railroad track with rail explorers in Boulder City, exploring Red Rock Canyon, Zion National Park, the Grand Canyon, Bryce Canyon. We have tours that start and originate from Las Vegas, as well as some, off-road adventures that you can have nearby as well. So if you're looking for a little more speed, we have exotic car, racing, driving, NASCAR experiences, family-friendly activities like pole position, which is an indoor, I'm sorry, they just changed their name. I don't remember what it's called, but indoor go-kart racing. We have outdoor go-kart racing at the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Dig This, which is one of my favorite activities where you can actually get a real life bulldozer or excavator, dig up the earth, take your aggression out in a car. So very unique attractions that we have throughout Las Vegas, as well as one that has basically all of them in one complex. This is just 30 minutes outside of Las Vegas. It's called Adrenaline Mountain, where you can practice archery, do a car crush, do off-road ATV rides. They have something for everyone there. So definitely worth checking out and sharing with your clients. And then in the wintertime, which we have coming up, we have snow in the mountains. Yes, in Las Vegas, we do just about 45-minute drive to Mount Charleston. We have Lee Canyon Lodge that recently opened as a new renovated space. But if you're just coming to rest and relax in Las Vegas, we got you covered there as well, of course. So we have world-class spas. I believe, in fact, we have the world's largest spa, Canyon Ranch Spa at the Venetian Resort. We have multiple golf courses throughout Las Vegas, world-class courses to play on. But we also have a flagship Topgolf right on the strip at MGM Grand. This is 4 levels, multiple pools, as well as entertainment value that is added here at Las Vegas Topgolf. So definitely worth checking out. And then not to forget, we have a beach at Mandalay Bay. We have Lake Las Vegas that has aquatic activities just about 35 minutes away with 2 beautiful resorts out there, the Hilton and Westin at Lake Las Vegas. All right, so now we're going to go into the wedding capital of the world. So Forever Happens Here is our latest campaign for weddings, as we just celebrated our 5 millionth wedding in February of this year. So we like to welcome everyone from the proposal to the renewal. We have you covered here in Las Vegas, multiple different experiences. The bachelor, bachelorette parties, obviously, of course, love to come to Las Vegas and celebrate before their nuptials. And there is a discount program designed especially for the wedding couple. So it's called pass.5millionlovestories.com. And this is available via the QR code you can scan on your screen now. And couples can take advantage of all these different discounts that are available during their stay and time in Las Vegas celebrating their wedding. So something, again, you need to share with your clients if they're coming out to celebrate love here in Las Vegas. All right. Now we're going to go into the Learn and Earn program. Sorry, I got ahead of myself earlier. This is our agent reward site via trackmylasvegasbookings.com. This is where you can earn rewards and points for each room night you track in our system. So it doesn't matter how you book it. Book it the way you currently are making money. Third-party direct wholesale package rates, you can enter it in on this site. You have up to 2 years to get it entered in to receive credit for it. And you can use those reward points for hotel stays, show tickets, tours, attractions for yourself to better familiarize yourself with Las Vegas amenities when you actually come for a leisure trip out to Las Vegas. The training programs are currently we have available are 4. We have your Vegas 101, so your intro to Las Vegas, everything you need to know, kind of some of the things I've gone over on this webinar, but definitely want to take that to learn more about some of the other amenities and attractions that we have had historically here. We have how to earn higher commissions, kind of talking about some of that suite product that I mentioned earlier, as well as weddings and romance, and then a top attractions course. So kind of familiarize yourself with all the different attractions we have. We also have a promote menu, which has shareable media such as itineraries for the ultimate football weekend, family-friendly activity options, outdoor adventures, top attractions, a Vegas first-timer itinerary. So great things for you to share digitally with your clients. You can send it out via email or directly from this website. And then we also have some different selling resources for you. So whether it's a commissionable listing, so you can reach out to the partners directly to book commissionable activities if they offer it. Group booking assistance, so any group room of 10 or more, we can send out an RFP on your behalf to multiple hotels so they can all provide you with a quote directly to you. So it's just a handy way to, I want to say, fish for rates without having to do all the legwork yourself. We can just give us the parameters of what type of hotel experience you're looking for your clients. We'll get that sent out to either all the hotels in Vegas, or let's say only the 5-star hotels or the non-gaming hotels, that sort of thing. Then we have wholesale offers. So if we know of wholesale offers out in the market, these are package rates that have special programs, amenities, maybe even added point values for your guests if you book through that provider. And then we have travel agent rates available, industry discounts that when you come out, you can try some of these activities at a discounted rate. I mentioned the commissionable page earlier, and I wanted to make mention of it again because I wanted to want you to keep in mind, that we don't sell anything as a Las Vegas Convention Visitors Authority. We're simply a resource for you. So you can't book anything on our websites, but you can go on this site to find the contacts and how to book commissionable activities, attractions, hotels on this website. And then speaking of hotels, we have a leisure hotel sales contact directory that's available on this site. So you have access to this 24 hours. So you can look up the leisure sales contact at each of our hotels. There's an interactive map there for you. So you can reach out to them if you have any special client requests you need to purchase an amenity for their room, or just, that you're having trouble with booking a certain room type at their hotel. You can reach out to them directly. You have access to this 24 hours a day. All right, so lastly, we urge you to stay connected with us. So once you sign up for this site, you'll receive our Vegas Insider newsletter where you'll get all the latest updates that we send out monthly, as well as a Facebook group that is a great way for you to interact with other travel advisors. This is a closed group only for travel advisors and the Las Vegas staff. So they will post latest things that are going on, any specials that we're aware of, anything that we want to broadcast in a timely manner to travel advisors. So you can scan that QR code on your screen, get connected with us, and we look forward to interacting with you. With that being said, Amy, I'm finished. Thank you all for your time. I can open up to questions if we still have time.
Wow, Scott, that was just incredible. I was actually in Vegas a couple months ago and I had no idea about the villas. That is just, wow. In fact, I was looking at the chat while you were going through your presentation, and there were a lot of wows. We even had someone say it backwards. But we do have a few questions. First one is, where was the Karma Ultra karaoke rooms?
Oh, sorry. That one is at the Grand Canal Shops at the Venetian Palazzo Resort.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Are the commissionable dining room, restaurants, and helicopter rides all on LasVegas.com?
So LasVegas.com is an online travel agent. It's not our website. We do not operate it. That is a third party. So keep that in mind. But visit LasVegas.com. You can find that information or on our commissionable Vegas page via trackmylasvegasbookings.com.
Okay, great. Thank you. As an F1 fan, I'm super excited about the race in Vegas. Do you know if there will be any advance information for travel agents to put a hotel race tick package available to promote? Some of the most popular races are sold out in hours.
Yes, unfortunately, I do not believe there will be any special treatment for travel advisor. I'm sorry. But the best thing I can recommend is to sign up on their website today so that as information is released, you will get it directly in your inbox. I don't have any more, I'm not privy to any other information at this time, unfortunately. All I've been told is that the hotels have not released rates yet. And I believe Formula One is working with them, but I'm not sure if packages will even be available or when they will be, if they are.
But you mentioned the dates in November of next year. So 24 or 12 months out ahead of time, I would be all over that in November.
Yes, yes. And, everyone asks which hotel to stay at or, to view it. The best I could say is that the Cosmopolitan has Boulevard Tower rooms with terraces. That probably be the best vantage point, but I'm sure those will go at a nice premium, but keep that in mind. Many of the other hotels will have views if you have a strip view from Planet Hollywood to Wynn. Well, Wynn might not as well, but the Palazzo Venetian, they all might have a glimpse of it, but none will be straightforward as the Cosmopolitan would.
Okay, great. Good to know. What is the best way to book rooms at MGM, Luxor, etc.?
However, it makes you money, honestly. So if you're booking a package through one of the multiple wholesalers, such as FunJet, Southwest Vacations, Delta Vacations, American Airline Vacations, Costco, Pleasant, however you are comfortable booking, that's how I would recommend booking it. If you'd like to book directly with the hotel, you're more than welcome to do that as well. So it really just depends. I think it's easier sometimes to package them with the airfare, and they do sell the inventory there. If you're looking for suites at any of the properties or elevated suite types like the villas, penthouses, I would recommend contacting them directly. And I mentioned earlier that we have that hotel contact directory. So travel advisors at mgmresorts.com is the best way to get in contact with them. They have 14 properties throughout Las Vegas. I would reach out to that email.
Okay, great. We have some thank yous and very, very good training. People who are interested in the fantasy hotel, that was really cool.
There's even Barbie suites there. There's so many different concepts that they have. Unfortunately, I can only show so many.
Right. We appreciate what you did bring with you. Someone's asking, do they have a fun pass?
There is no citywide fun pass, but there are some companies that do some like Go City card. They do offer multi-attraction or unlimited day passes, I believe, which would include like a big bus tour and then admission to multiple different museums or attractions throughout the Las Vegas Strip. There's Vegas Bike Card that offers dining and some discounts to some attractions. So that might be another one. I believe that's vegasbikecard.com. So you can look those up online.
And that monorail goes throughout from north to south.
Yep, on the Strip, yes.
So if we go back to take the trainings, did I understand that we can go back 2 years of bookings to earn the perks?
Yes, so 2 years from the arrival date. So let's say you had a booking that arrived November 1st of 2020. You could enter that in before November 1st this year.
Okay, great. Great presentation. Who do you contact again to send out RFPs for a group trip?
That is done through us on trackmylasvegasbookings.com. You just go into the training resources menu and then click on the sell menu, and there's a link there for you that says group booking assistance.
And they were verifying also, is it for MGM? Is it travel agents at mgm.com?
Travel advisors with an S at mgmresorts.com.
So travel advisors at mgmresorts.com.
That is correct. But remember, we have the hotel contact directory. Log in, you have access to this 24 hours a day.
And you said that was interactive, so they're gonna get any and all the information that they need.
The map is interactive, so
Right.
you can zoom into find out where that hotel is located if you need to see that on a map. If you weren't familiar, let's say a client asks you for a special amenity at Aliante and you don't know where that is located, we have it right there for you.
Great. Okay, so someone had heard about the Barbie Suites and they're excited to know where they are located.
The Fantasy Tower at the Palms.
We have someone who is currently getting quotes together for 2023 for a client. Can you provide information about party buses?
Yes and no. We have multiple companies that provide party buses. So those could be contracted in advance. I'm trying to think how. If you can email me, my contact information's on the website as well, on this trackmylasvegasbookings.com. We have a listing of transportation providers on the commissionable page. That would be a great way to do it as well. So yeah, just take advantage of all these resources we have for you. The commissionable Vegas page, the hotel directory will lead you to where you need to go.
Should these be booked with initial booking, or can they be added later?
They can absolutely be added later, but I always recommend getting it done in advance. However, I think this question is pertaining to if they can receive credit for it on our website. No, the credit is only for hotel guest rooms that are booked in Las Vegas. So even though it could be part of a package or they're doing multiple experiences, those don't get reported on this site.
Okay.
It's just the guest rooms.
Just the guest rooms. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you offer a Las Vegas specialist course?
That's the training that we have. We don't call it a specialist because the information's constantly or changing. So we'd have to keep retraining, but we have 4 different modules available for you.
Excellent. What's your website again?
trackmylasvegasbookings.com.
And right there on the screen for you guys. Great information. What's the name of the race again? Probably the Formula One is who they're asking about. Okay, that's Formula One. Race fans, young and old, will recognize that name. Is there any printed brochures or literature listing all of the fantasy suites and prices?
Nope. Unfortunately, we don't have a listing of those suites and things. There are a lot throughout all the resorts in Las Vegas. The Palms really is the one that has the fantasy suites. I don't even know all the different ones that they do have there. I've only been and seen a couple of them. Yeah, no, unfortunately, we don't have a listing that is made in a brochure, but maybe that's something that will come up soon, hopefully.
I'm sitting here trying to remember the name of the speakeasy that we went to one night. Had the best Italian food, but it's so neat. You know, you feel like you're sneaking in, you know, through the back door.
Mm-hmm. Was that Capo's?
I honestly cannot remember. I've been sitting here. I was like trying to look through my paperwork too, and I couldn't find it.
We have a lot throughout Las Vegas, downtown, off strip, and on the strip. So multiple resorts have speakeasies. One of my favorites to talk about is Ghost Donkey, where there's not even a sign on the door. You just have to go to the back of their food hall on the 2nd level of the Cosmopolitan, and that's a tequila mezcal bar. It's a small, intimate space. But I believe they open at 4 p.m. and you can just walk back there, push the door open, and you know, kind of just enjoy a unique space to have a cocktail.
That is so cool. Do you still have the Vegas postcards and masks for our clients?
Masks, I believe we do still have some left in inventory. Unfortunately, we don't have any printed collateral, postcards, that sort of thing like we used to. I do apologize. But yeah, we used to have some brochures, maps, and things. Unfortunately, that is all digital now.
I went to the speakeasy at the Mob Museum. But that was really cool. What hotel do you recommend for a 50th birthday on the Strip?
Any of them.
Yeah. someone is trying to look for the website and it's not coming up. Track my Las Vegas bookings. It looks like you forgot to put the S on bookings. So it's track my Las Vegas bookings with an S.com. And then you'll be able to find it. I think that's where the problem was for you. Oh yeah, someone else is saying put an S. All righty, it is looking like that was our last question. You guys, you got a few more minutes. If you can think of something that you've always wanted to know, Scott is the man to ask. In the know.
Yeah, so going back to the hotel for a 50th, I mean, I think people are a lot younger. As I'm getting older, people are a lot younger than I anticipate a 50-year-old that I did when I was 20. But
yeah, as we get older.
I think each of the resorts on the Strip can cater to anyone. It's a matter of maybe the decor sense. The price point obviously is a huge consideration, but they all have amenities that would foster a great stay for anyone. So it really just depends what they're looking for. But what I always like to say is, what are they coming to Las Vegas for? If they're coming for a special event, concert, maybe you want to center their stay around the hotel, around where some of the main activities that they're going to be doing, just so it's a little more convenient to get to and from. So that's something to consider. But I think price point and the restaurants they want to go to, really, it just depends on their budget and the time of year, because rates fluctuate vastly in Las Vegas. So, you can have a 5-star hotel in low season that is selling for less than what the 3-star is selling for today. So right. It's a hard question for me to answer, and I'm not trying to avoid it. It's more of just, there's so many variables that go into a decision for which hotel I would recommend.
Thank you for that. Limo service?
Mm-hmm.
Question mark.
Go to our Commissionable Vegas page, find our transportation providers, and contact them, and they have multiple different options. You can go on our Harry Reid International Airport site as well. They have transportation providers there. So yes, you can book a limo very easily with multiple transportation providers that we have in Las Vegas.
Great, thank you. I thought I knew a lot about Vegas, but you've given tons of great info. Thank you. Lots of thanks. When is the best season to come to Vegas?
Oh, that depends. If you're looking price point wise, that might be in the summertime, or maybe in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, or before New Year's. Rate wise, in a sense, but there's all kinds of weird, unique pockets because we have so many special events that come throughout the year. Best time to come, I would say, though, is in the spring or the fall, because the weather is going to be absolutely beautiful at that time. So right now we're starting to cool down. In the spring, we have some great weather. The pools start to open. So it really depends. And if you're from the Northern Territories, the Midwest, Canada, they come out in the winter time and are lounging by the pool when it's 50 degrees outside and I'm freezing, but they're enjoying the sun. So it all just depends on what exactly you mean by when is the best time to come. Sorry, I know it's vague, but I said we have something for everyone and a time for everyone as well.
Very, very true. Do we have a list of events or marathons on the website that we can share or sell with our clients, such as Life is Beautiful, EDC, etc.?
I don't think there's a brochure list, but on visitlasvegas.com, there is a events calendar there for you. So yes, I would recommend looking at that. There's some filters on the sidebar menu that a lot of times people miss, but it's in that black sidebar that you can sort through dates as well as the type of activity, show, entertainment that you're looking for.
Okay, great. My 2023 50th birthday group wants to see exotic male dancers.
Yeah, we have multiple options. Chippendales, Thunder from Down Under. There's some other lesser known shows that are on our website as well. And then Magic Mike Live, which is kind of more of a production show that's at the Sahara. And Magic Mike Live is presented through Indigo. So you can find that on the Commissionable Vegas page.
Excellent. All righty. Well, I do believe, Scott, that was the last of it. We have lots and lots of thank yous, much appreciation. So again, got something coming in. Thank you very much. Very informative.
Well, Amy, thank you for filtering through all those questions for me and having me here with you guys all this evening or this afternoon. Thank you for your time. And we look forward to helping you sell Las Vegas. So that's why we build all these amenities out for you. Please take advantage of them and have a great day. Good night.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Scott, for coming. We really appreciate you taking the time to share all of this with us. I know it to wrap up Vegas in, this short amount of time, and you did a fantastic job. So thank you again very much.